fans, Wheelchair Gang, Tharis here, and welcome back to another video where today we are going to be talking about the fact that we are getting a Revolution of the Daleks trailer, most likely on the 23rd of November, which for those of you who are unaware is Doctor Who's anniversary date. And the reason for this is that the Doctor Who Twitter page has recently put out a tweet that basically confirms that it's coming on the 23rd. The tweet itself reads, "It's November, which means it's almost Doctor Who Day. Mark your diaries for the 23rd of November. And through this tweet and also some deductive reasoning, we can assume that the trailer for the special will be released on the 23rd of November. The reason for this is that the Series 12 trailer, if you guys remember that from last year, was also released on the anniversary date. So this seems to be the pattern of release for trailers when it comes to this current era, is that the 23rd of November comes along, they release a trailer for whatever they've got coming up Doctor Who wise, be it a special or a series. So those of you hoping for a Children in Need release, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. We all thought it was going to happen last year, it didn't, and we all ended up being bitterly disappointed because we were all getting ourselves hyped up for a trailer that didn't arrive. Kind of similar to what we saw with the New York Comic Con panel, although to be fair, I kind of knew there wasn't going to be one, but I felt like there should have been one. Because, here's the thing, I've spoken about this before, but advertising the series, or the special, less than a month before it's set to come out, or a month in this case, is not really a good idea. And you need look no further for proof of that than Series 12 itself. Series 12 itself had a very similar marketing strategy. Don't release anything till the anniversary day. But as a result, the viewing figures for the opening of Series 12, and by extension the rest of it, because it was a downward trajectory from there, were less than impressive. I think that it opened on about 6 million and ended up about 4 million. Obviously it's not the exact numbers, but it's around that. So I think what we can sort of surmise from that is that late trailers don't really work. You need something to get the audience drawn in before the event happens. So personally, I wouldn't be surprised if this got about 5 million views. That's just me speculating, but it feels as though they're not really learning from their marketing mistakes. If they were smart, in my opinion, what they would have done is put the trailer out at the New York Comic Con when all eyes were on science fiction related stuff, because it's a Comic Con, that's what people go to them for. And they maybe then have Captain Jack confirmed on the 23rd or something. A little crumb on the 23rd to mark the anniversary date, but have an actual trailer for the thing earlier on, so that way there's more opportunity to build hype, because at the end of the day, I think there was like 4,000 people watching that New York Comic Con Doctor Who panel live, and they didn't announce anything other than like 2 pictures, one of which is barely indistinguishable from anything in the previous series. So, in my opinion, it was a really big missed opportunity for marketing purposes. So I feel like if they'd have capitalised on that and then released something smaller on the 23rd, I think everyone might just be a little bit more hyped up for this, because it feels just though there's not a lot of hype around this episode. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like the current era, you guys know that, I don't need to repeat it, but I do anyway, because I feel as though, some people think that I'm inconsistent because I make trailers for some reason, but anyway, I'd like to point out that, yes, it's the Daleks, and there's always going to be a part of most Doctor Who fans that will be excited whenever the Daleks pop up, but realistically, you need more to get the general audience invested than just, oh, here are 2 pictures, one of Doctor in prison and one of Table. You need a bit more for the general audience to go, I think I'm going to give that a watch, which is why, in my opinion, the trailer should have been released sooner. But that's a whole other tangent. But I really want to quickly go over what I want to see from this trailer itself, because obviously a lot of people are throwing around things like Captain Jack reveal and stuff like that, so I'm going to give you like my 3 things that I really want to see. Number 1, Daleks. For the love of God, give us a proper look of the new Dalek design. It's been, what, a year since the design was leaked? We need to finally see it in HD, in full quality, and actually in motion as well. Like, in my opinion, if you were going to just release some images from the special, you could have at least released a Dalek image. That would have been like the least if you were just going to upload images, but there we are. Number 2, Captain Jack Harkness. Obviously, this is something that other people have spoken about, and I agree. Like, it's obvious Captain Jack, aka John Barrowman, is coming back. If you look at like the behind the scenes things that they released to the YouTube channel, you can literally hear John Barrowman in the background. so we all know John Barrowman's coming back, so just have that confirmed within the trailer itself. That would be really good. And the third and final thing I want to see in the trailer is an air date. For the love of for the love of all things holy, we need to know when this episode is coming out. We still don't know whether it's Christmas, New Year, or anything else. And we could really do some confirmation on that. Obviously, I know the pandemic's kind of messed things up, but it's even more difficult to get people excited for an episode if they don't even know when it's meant to be on. So, yeah, clear release date would be great, Christmas or New Year. I'm personally hoping for Christmas, because that seems to be when viewership is higher for things like Doctor Who, as the Russell T Davies, and to a lesser extent, the Moffat eras have proven. Some of the highest rated, in terms of viewing figures, episodes came from Christmas specials. I think Next Doctor and Voyage of the Damned are like the two biggest examples of that. They're like two of the most popular, in terms of the raw numbers, episodes ever, in terms of like most watched. Not most liked necessarily by fans, but definitely the most watched one. So if you want a Doctor Who episode to have eyes on it, Christmas is normally your best bet. I guess the final thing I want to see is I just want to see the characters being challenged a bit. I know that this is like a bit of a vague thing, but if we saw like the Doctor actually going through some, not torture because I know it's a kid's show, but like something just to like show that it's not just going to be an easy walkout situation, see people, you know, getting exterminated, stuff like that. We need to see that this story has scale and a sense of, oh damn, stuff's going down, if you know what I mean. It can't just be, oh hey guys, I'm back now and I'm going to kill the Daleks and yay, it's done. Obviously, I know that's what happened in the end anyway, but it's got to feel a bit more like a struggle than that. I think a great example would be like the Last of the Time Lords finale in Series 3, where the Doctor and the companions are all on the run, and they basically had everything stripped away from them. There's a real sense of helplessness in that episode, and I think that would be a great thing to implement here. Or alternatively, you could do the Stolen Earth approach, where there's the sense of dread built up over time until the Daleks eventually arrive. But let me know what you guys want to see from the trailer. I'm honestly, as I said, I'm not looking forward to it particularly, but at the same time, there is always a part of me that's excited to see the Daleks, and I think that I just want the show to be marketed better, personally. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. Comment down below your thoughts and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I will see you